losers finals.
Oh boy.
JRD.
Yeah, I want to see if I can tweet this one out. This is as things are getting close and scary. Best of 5 once again on losers side. Both of these players, I think, solo maining these characters. Or at least we haven't seen any other characters from D so far in this bracket. Standard PS2 to start. I don't think we've actually seen any other stage start today.
Yeah, literally everyone I fought has gone PS2 round 1 because, like, whatever. PS2 is neutral. One day I'll reach top 3 maybe. One day.
Yeah, you were so close.
It was like a 3-0, but I felt like okay about it.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of times it comes down to the meme of saying like, oh, it was a 3-0, but it was close. But like that was actually crazy close. And yeah, that was really fun to watch. And you did a really good job of working around. Like you did a really good job of working around Game & Watch's options like safely, and a lot of people have such a tough time with that. So.
Yeah, I fought him in winners too, and I feel like I did alright afterwards, but that's enough of it.
Oh, gets a full bucket off of that flame, but goes for the bucket and gets hard punished for it. D obviously haven't done a really good job, similar to you as in the last set of working around Game & Watch's options. I don't know if D has prior matchup experience, or maybe just took in a lot of data from watching your last set.
Yeah, I know. JR was saying that Palu is a bad matchup for Game & Watch, which I could see because she can kind of play patient and space around his options, definitely. Yeah,
the range that Palu has, as well as the shield to kind of like contest with the multi-hits that Game & Watch is going to be throwing out, is super nice to have.
Yeah. Seeing lots of defensive play from D, that's definitely seems like it's like the way to play.
There's nothing you can do there.
Alright, but a full stock lead now for D.
Oh wow. Just a walk up smash. Calls out the spot dodge.
Honestly, okay, so one of my first mains in this game actually was Palutena, and my favorite move was up smash.
I know, that's
the fact that it 2 frames, it's such a good hard read when it comes to down throwing people, and then they're conditioned to like air dodge out of it immediately, and you can just up smash people for it.
That's a good point, yeah. I know, it's kind of an underused move, but very good one. And we got just JR trying to find the kill here, having a bit of trouble. Gets the down smash though. Oh, not back air.
Oh man, back air. So a pretty commanding game 1 for D. Looking to see if JR is gonna adapt quite a bit here. But overall, I can understand why this is kind of a bad matchup.
Yeah, like I'm not sure like what you do as Game Watch in this situation. It's like
I think maybe play quite a bit more grounded would be helpful, and trying to catch initial jumps from D when it comes to Palutena, like aerial wise. But at the same time, like Game & Watch's dash speed isn't too fast, so it's gonna be coming down to a lot of stage control if you're going for that kind of strategy.
Yeah. Palu aerials are definitely like very long, probably one of the few characters who can actually like kind of contest him in the air, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. But I think when it comes down, like around the terms of what I was saying, like starting your aerials from the ground to kind of stuff out the startup of Palutena's moves, because I mean they are very long lasting and have very good range, but at the same time, they have slow startup for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. We're seeing a lot more nairs coming out from JR, probably trying to beat her out in the air. Looks like it is a much closer game so far.
Yeah, solid adjustments so far from JR. See if we can get anything on this edge trap situation, but D going to recover very high, which is, I mean, honestly a pretty risky maneuver, but unfortunate to get an SD right there.
But he like kind of bounced off of the bottom ledge. It's unfortunate. Charging up smash all the way, nearly hits him.
So I'm realizing as well that they actually did play earlier today. I think maybe in round robin pools.
Yeah, they were saying that it was like a rematch. I guess that's like inevitable with the only like 10-person bracket.
Yeah, we'd had a couple rematches today.
Yeah.
But
I got double eliminated by JR actually. That's how it goes.
But I did talk to JR quite a bit earlier about playing D. I'm just realizing that. I guess I'm tired or something. But apparently D was getting quite a few 2 frames with the up smash when it comes to Game Watch's recovery. So I'm not surprised to see now why he was charging it so hard.
That's interesting. So it's actually like kind of a scary option.
Yeah.
One of the few characters who can actually kind of contest that up B.
Yeah, because it's like a disjoint with the beam and everything, so it's not too bad of an option to throw out. I mean, JR could technically go pretty aggro and hold down on the up B and try to hit him for it if he missed. But that's really risky for JR as well. Gets the instant bucket use.
Yeah, unfortunately not going to do much damage, but he gets another bucket.
Yeah. I love the slow little like parachute down.
Yeah. Yeah, so Game Watch can bucket. Oh, there you go.
Gets the kill with it that time around. I don't know how active that move is, but it seemed to be catching neutral get up pretty easily.
It lasts very long, yeah. It's a I think I've seen the hitbox. It's like, it's enormous.
Really?
Probably have it here somewhere.
But at the same time, JR has a full stock lead at this point. Gets a lot of percent out of that rapid jab as well. But that Palutena back air is going to be safe on shield. JR's not going to get anything out of it. And D is going to contest the up B with an up air. Really good to react with that. Oh, JR running away with quite a bit more percent here too.
Oh, it comes out frame 2 actually.
What in the world? And how long has it acted?
1, 2, 3. So it's frame 2 to 26 about. So
jeez,
that's pretty long.
That's pretty long, yeah. I wonder if you can 2-frame with this.
Oh yeah, I bet you could. Oh.
Oh man, the flame barely catching JR's forehead on that up smash, but
5 head.
yeah, JR slowly getting some chip damage here. Gonna get hit by the flame that time around.
Was a sneaky one.
Yeah, he was kind of just throwing out aerials, even though he wasn't particularly close to D.
Yeah.
But he definitely still running with the stock. This is gonna be quite a bit of percent, almost bringing him to 100.
That's so corny when you get the rapid jab on the ledge and you just get like 30-40%.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And so many characters have that, right? Like,
yeah, I got like rapid jab by FTP and he just kept going like
oh.
So annoying.
Oh,
that's gonna kill.
But yeah, losing ledge and vulnerability and forward air taking it there. That's such a high pressure situation when he throws out the bomb with like that.
Yeah, good adaptation by JR.
Right, but game 2 going to JR, making this a little bit more exciting of a set. Again, this is still best of 5, so we have at least 2 more games to watch.
Yeah, it looks like it's not a pretty big adjustment. I think he had to honestly adjust from playing Yoshi to playing Palu since like he's like very aggressive versus a very defensive character. But I think he's like dialed into like the right zone for Palu.
Yeah. And seemingly too, like, I think JR as a Game & Watch player kind of works his gameplay around kind of a tempo because of, like, I mean, a lot of Game & Watches play very similarly when it comes to their option coverage and combos and everything too, and so kind of adjusting his tempo to having played a Yoshi prior to this, it's going to be a different tempo, but but he'll find his rhythm again once again against the Palu. But this being a stage that D has chosen earlier in sets on stream, definitely one I think he's comfortable with. I think that the horizontal blast zones maybe are a little bit closer, right? Or
yeah, I believe they're like pretty close, and maybe like he's hoping that like the platforms on the side will help him recover and get around.
Oh, I see.
Game Watchers like bombs and stuff.
Oh, okay. Going for the 2-frame. Oh, JR mixing up his timing on the recovery and doing a really good job of that. Maybe that's kind of an adaptation from the prior set too.
Yeah, that is the problem when you are just sitting there charging a smash, is like it kind of forces you to stand in one spot so they can kind of play around it.
Yeah. But pretty even first stock. D is not afraid to go for a low call out on someone's recovery, but at the same time it allowed JR to go high and get out of there scot-free.
It's crazy to me how Game Watch up B is like one of the few moves that can like contest Palu Nair just because it's like such a huge hitbox.
Oh yeah.
Like if she lands if she doesn't land her Nair, then he can just get a free punish usually.
Yeah, it's very similar to like Cloud's up B out of shield, where it's the horizontal length of it is actually just so long that a lot of moves that are like usually safe on shield aren't, even if they're like spaced correctly.
Yeah. Oh, and gets the bomb. Despite the platform on the side, still gets like a short hop and you can cover the platform, so.
Yeah, a good adjustment that I've seen from players when it comes to going from Smash 4 to Ultimate is, like, obviously you can't do an attack through a platform, but waiting until your character's just slightly past the platform to do an aerial. It's definitely a timing, like, expertise thing, but it does allow you to mix up some options.
Yeah, very true. Got JR an advantage right now, but pretty back and forth overall. Oh, it's like
yeah, this third game's been pretty close back and forth. Oh man,
tries to get like a sneaky up there.
Yeah, those uppers always scare me with Palus. Like I feel like someone's gonna die even if they're like 50.
Yeah, I was like, is that gonna kill? I don't know how low the ceiling is honestly on this. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty high though. Probably won't kill till like 100.
All right, again, pretty even stocks and percents here. One player could run away with quite a bit of an advantage if they can get this stock off real soon.
I'm not seeing as many up smashes from D anymore. Maybe
Ooh,
not.
I liked that. I mean, JR knew that he wasn't going to get invulnerability on grabbing the platform, or grabbing the corner again. Jeez, okay. I zoned out for a second and he just died.
That's how it goes, it's like so fast.
Because I think we kind of want to get out of here soon, but it's going to be a while since we haven't gotten.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Because you said the main reason was for a boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want to leave without like playing you if you want to play.
Right, but last stock for JR here, and not having to work too hard when it comes to getting this next kill, because if he can land something, it's gonna be very close to getting this kill. But at the same time, oh wow, catching the recovery with an up B.
Yeah, the Game Watch up B it covers like a huge amount of ground. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can like extend the edge guard.
Yeah, I like JR's usage of like going over the edge too with the up B to kind of like mix up.
Yeah.
Even in the attacking state that he's been using it in. But man,
yeah, he throws out those up airs too to cover the ledge. Makes it hard to edge guard him.
Before taking that forward air to the face, I was just gonna say that D's longevity on that stock was just going so long. It was like 150% or something that he had survived till. But
yeah, I suppose Game Watch doesn't have many like kill setups. It's just kind of relying on his like strong moves.
Yeah.
Good read.
Which like leads to a lot of people playing against Game Watch, at least at high percent like this, just to like shield camping, because what else is he gonna do to you besides grab? And none of his grabs really kill until high percent. But oh man, JR having done a really good job of bringing that back, but getting caught by the Eternal Flame.
Yeah, Explosive Flame
or Explosive Flame, yeah. But game 2 going to D. So a true back and forth set so far, right?
Yeah.
We're going to count, right? That's not the one I want. Okay.
Alright, so Town and City 4, game 4. I don't know what else to say besides like the back and forth set of it all. Like it just feels like both players are adapting very well, mixing up options very well. At the same time, similar pacing when it comes to like these just like very small mistakes that they're getting punished for, but not many mistakes that aren't getting punished.
Yeah, I'll say it's like a pretty neutral heavy game. It seems like they aren't getting huge combos off their hits. It's more like whoever's in advantage though definitely makes a difference, like stage positioning. Getting like a early lead from D.
Yeah, these early percent conversions from, I mean, both of these characters go a long way, so, I mean, if JR can get something started soon, it's going to bring things pretty close to even, but D could definitely run away with this stock if getting like one conversion to a kill.
He's like, so D was the one who counterpicked the town, right? I guess.
Or JR brought it to town.
Oh, JR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense because a lot of his stocks that he's taken so far have been off of the side blast zones. I do know that this is one of his stages that he's comfortable with as well. But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, I'm seeing a lot more that this is just so neutral heavy. It's coming to like chip damage, slowly being accrued, and besides that huge string that was earlier started with D at the beginning of the first stock, things have just been kind of these straight hits.
Yeah, it seems like how. Oh, that's gonna kill though. I'm kind of learning that's how like matches with Game Watch goes, because you can't really combo him for very long. So a lot of times on both ends, like the players play kind of conservatively, only getting like 2-3 hit combos at most.
Ooh, back air's not gonna take the stock, but just barely doesn't.
Got him off stage. Oh, goes for the up there, almost gets him. Up smash.
Yeah, JR doing a really good job of mixing up his recovery once again, but definitely on his last inch of life here. Yeah, back throw's gonna do it even from center stage, but
Oh yeah, back throw surprised me how strong it is like every time. Crazy.
just yeet.
Yeah. Destroys that bomb.
Alright, ooh,
Oh, the chef
a little bit of chef damage, yeah.
Managed to get back on stage.
Yeah, barely mistimes the neutral get up with the forward tilt attempt too.
Oh, and gets that down tilt very good for 2-framing also. Palut's kind of like the 2-frame monster, I think.
Yeah, and D's been so consistent about converting after the down tilt too. Like, he trusts himself to get the timing right and follow up after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so often we're seeing both players kind of play from like full stage essentially. So try to like reset neutral and then.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Forward smash on the neutral get up though.
Yeah, really good timing on that one.
I guess better timed than the forward tilt earlier. That was
Yeah.
surprising. Oh.
Oh, we're gonna get a little conversion off of that.
Yeah, quick 32%.
And down smash is really scary because like if you get buried, you might just die at like 80.
Nope. Oh, your color? Yeah. Is that okay? Or do you want to switch
Alright, yep, D's been doing a really good job of calling out these parachutes. Ooh.
Oh, covers the. Is that an air dodge in, I think?
Yeah. They're just the amount of like frames that are out when it comes to JR's like edge guarding is a lot to work around, and so even if you like neutral air dodge or your start of your air dodge, you're still gonna get hit by something multi. Oh, good usage of an attack get up. Kind of realizing that JR's gonna throw out so many hitboxes. Looking like this could be a game 5.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
like
drag down nair to chair.
Nair to chair. Classic.
That was kind of a weird hitbox on the nair too. Like, it was the back side of it, and it seemed so far to like drag him down stuff.
Yeah. No, it's that last hit of nair you gotta watch out for. It's like such a weak hit, but it pops him up enough to get a combo out of it.
I think this is game 5, yeah. This is actually game 12.
Oh, damn. Wait, what map was it? Okay, thank you.
Alright, well, game 5 situation. Pretty commanding end to the last game for JR. Excited to see this game 5 as, I mean, the rhythm of this matchup so far has just been, like we said before, so back and forth. These adjustments have been so clean from both players, and it just comes down to solid conversions and kill options at this point.
Yeah.
I think chip damage wise, kind of going through the mid percent and mid high percents, things have been very even and back and forth. But when it comes down to it, I think mixing up how they're going to kill or catching on to their opponent's defensive options has been kind of the saving grace for finally pulling a stock. But oh my gosh, we just saw that it was out of shield, or that's 2 frames, right? So out of shield, it's got to be insane.
Yeah, like you could probably just do jump down B, and that's like nearly instant practically. Like 3 or 4 frames of jump squat.
Yeah, that's so fast. Alright, but solid advantage here for JR. Running away with this first stock. Yeah, if he can steal this stock soon, this would be a very good testament to finish out game 5. But we do know that D has a very strong advantage, so if he can get things even very soon here, we could See him contesting things a lot closer.
Yeah, looks like D playing defensive, trying to not let JR get the kill, but he's off stage. Gets back on though. He almost gets the drag down there again, but gets out of it. Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, drag down there.
Down tilt.
Down tilt's so strong for some reason. I mean, he instantly kind of just
Yeah, like
teleported to the blast zone. Oh, that high up air. Game Watch is so light. That's very scary.
Yeah, I think another one would have killed. Oh, but good back there. I think he was about to do another up air.
Yeah, JR knowing that D is contesting those.
Uh-oh.
So instantly doing an aerial. But man, an SD in game 5 like that, that's tough to see for D.
Yeah.
This is a kind of a testament to the diligence of JR, though. Like, you should not lose these. But at the same time, it's tense to be in this situation, knowing that you shouldn't lose these.
Yeah, game 5, last stock. It's like, this is the clutch or choke part of the match.
Yeah, exactly. So we're looking to see some clean conversions from JR to run away with this due to the unfortunate SD from D, but
has not taken any damage this stock so far.
Yeah, 0 to 71, 84, 97. Okay, JR might be able to finish this sometime soon.
Catches the get up attack with the bomb.
Yeah.
D really having a hard time, but gets off ledge.
Hopefully D can get something started soon here to try to create some pressure or offset JR's momentum, but yeah, the forward air on the legend vulnerability is gonna finally catch it and take that last game. But a very, very close 4 matches that we watched prior to that, and then leading the unfortunate SD into game 5 like that. JR did a really good job of just